Hello guys, welcome back. This is the part 2 of our video. So here we're going to select Android. Then our Android, it will ask for an Android package name. Where do you find or look for your package name? Let's go back to our project. Here, let's go to our Android folder. So this Android folder is the app folder inside the Android folder. As you can see, the Android folder is our project level, and the app folder will be our app level. So there are two levels, app level and the project level. The project level has one Gradle file. So we have build.gradle, and inside the app folder, we also have one build.gradle. So if the build.gradle that's being asked is on the app level, you already understood that it's inside the app folder. But if it's in the project level, you just open Android folder and you have here your build.gradle file. So in order to find our package name, you go to the app level and you click the build.gradle file, and here you can find this example, that's simple login. So what we're going to do is just copy this. Let's go back to our Firebase, and here you paste it here. Then we have our app nickname. It's optional, but if you want to add a name for that, let's try my simple login. Now for our SHA-1, this is optional. This is very important if you are dealing with authentication and push notification. But for now, we're not going to configure this, so we're just going to leave it for now, and then we're going to click register app. Now that we have registered our app, it will offer us to download this JSON file, google-services.json. So we're going to download this file. Click this to download. So it will ask where to download our file. Now that we have downloaded the file, we're just going to place this file. Make sure that the name is correct, google-services.json. So we're not going to rename the file. If you have downloaded two files, then you have to rename the first one with this name, google-services.json. So we're going to place this file inside our app folder. So as you can see here, I place here the google-services.json file. So we have here the information regarding our Firebase. So we're good to go. Next, let's go back. Let's click next. In our third step, you are going to select two options here, but we're going to select the second one, Groovy. As you can see, it asks for the plugin as a dependency to our project level. So we have here a project level. You understood that our project level will be inside our Android folder. This is our project level. Then we're going to copy this line of code. Then we'll go back. Let's add to plugins. Inside our Android folder, which is the project level. And in here, going to place the code from our Firebase. Let's go back to our Firebase. So in here, we're going to copy this line of code. Copy. Then we're going to paste it on the project level. So here, the build.gradle, it's under Android. In here, we're going to place code. Paste it here. You might want to change this ID to class path. We can remove this one. Let's go back to our Firebase. And now the second step, is we're going to go to the project and then the app level. So we're going to paste this code. Now, before we proceed to the next step, make sure that our Google is here. Then we're going to proceed to the next step. Let's go back. This will be the next step. We are going to go to the app level. So we are going to copy these 2 lines of code. So copy this and this. We'll check our Gradle file. Let's go to the app folder and then the Gradle file. As you can see, the first line is already here. So we're not going to copy this line of code from here. It's already there. We're going to copy this line. Copy. Then we'll go here and then we'll paste it here. Next would be to copy these lines of code. So we're going to copy this and place them inside dependencies. So copy this. Let's go back to our file, project, and scroll down. We have here dependencies, so it's empty. We're going to paste it here. Also the other line of code, this. Then we're going to save. Now it's done. Let's click next and then continue to console. By following all the steps, we have successfully added the Firebase SDK to our Flutter project, and we have integrated the Google Services plugin. Now the next step would be to go to the pub.dev website, then search here Firebase core. So we have here the Firebase core. Now this is required for our Firebase services. So before installing Firebase core, let's click the Firebase core. In some issues, we have to click versions to check whether our Dart SDK version is compatible with the version of this Firebase core. So we have to check our Dart version, Dart-version. So we have a 3.5.1 version, which is compatible. But if ever you have a lower version of Dart, you have to make sure that the version of the Firebase core that you are going to install is compatible with the version of your Dart SDK. So now we're going to install this package to our Flutter project. Since this version is compatible with my Dart SDK version, I'm just going to copy this. Then let's go back to our project. Here in our pub-spec.yaml, look for this word dependencies, and let's paste here our package. Make sure that is in line, same line with the word Flutter. Then make sure you're connected to the internet so it will download the package. Save it. So we have successfully installed the Firebase core package. So you are sure that there's no error if you have no problem in the output. But if you have a problem with the output, make sure that the Firebase core of a package is on the same line with the word Flutter here, same line. Or if you're having problem with the version, make sure that your Dart SDK version is compatible with the version of your package. That's it. See you in the part 3 of my video.